everybody. Good evening, aliens.
Dear brother, if you don't listen to our show, you might have a bonus hole.
Depends on which way you want it to go. Do you want people to look at it, or do you want people to listen to the conversation?
I want people to look at my dick.
Why?
I want that all the time.
Listen, we're going to have to call somebody because it's illegal for a grown man to have children's penis in his hands.
Yeah, well, you know what? I still got some time to grow.
I remember why I hate drinking out of this thing. The fucking rim comes up. You don't really have like a... Anyway.
You just got to put your whole mouth over top of it.
Anyway, first world problems.
First world problems.
Yeah, man, this mug sucks. You know, fucking, I'm not drinking out of a shoe or something.
Yeah, exactly. Or you could be drinking out of a hat, a work boot. You ever drink out of a work boot?
Why is it called a 10-gallon hat if it only fits a gallon of water?
It's because they put it over their fucking, their lap and shit. Makes everything look a little bit bigger.
Is it like how the camera adds 10 pounds?
Yeah, pretty much.
Depends on where it's looking.
It's all about the angles, man. You get that fucking downward angle, or like how fat chicks always take the fucking pictures up top.
Oh yeah, up top pictures, yeah. So make it look a little thinner, and then if you want to look taller, you just stand on top of your camera and then you look like Godzilla.
It's basically like a catfish for your dick.
That's like, when you go fishing, you want your fish to look really big and impressive compared to you. You hold it out in front of you, so it looks even bigger. Yeah.
Or, the same thing goes with your brother when he's fucking standing up next to anything and shit, because he's got to stand a little bit closer, that way he doesn't look so big, he doesn't look so short.
Speaking of TikTok, did you know that TikTok in China specifically airs only like more educational things to their users, and they only allow the stupid shit here in the United States?
I did hear about that. It's all educational stuff. That way they can get smarter. They can get, it's not the stupid TikTok trends.
Dance?
Yep, it's not the TikTok dances, which, not going to lie, I've been subject to a couple of those every once in a while.
Well, it's a lot like a train wreck. Once you start watching it, you're just like...
Well, that's the biggest thing and shit, is because you get so drawn into watching all that stupid, mindless type things and stuff. It's addictive.
Very.
It brings you out of your fucking state of mind, the same thing as doing drugs. TikTok is like a drug to some people. All they want to do. Yeah, social media is. But it's kind of fucked up because social media, it now brought us together at a distance. But it also took us further apart from the people that we're closest with.
100%.
Yeah. And it sucks, if you actually think about it.
It really sucks.
Yeah.
And I was listening to some Joe Rogan Friday on my way into work. And one of the guys that he had on there, I do agree with what his statement was, is that, actually kids of this generation do have it harder. Because kids of generations before that didn't have access to social media or the internet, your only comparison was the people around you.
Yeah.
Now you're comparing yourself to an entire world.
Oh, yeah.
Well, how you look.
Yep. And that's the big thing with, at least for young females and everything like that, too, is because they're basing themselves off of, all these celebrities or all these people that are making it big off of fucking TikTok. Yeah. And it's very easy to fucking make yourself look super good on fucking TikTok.
Yeah, go ahead.
Or fucking any social media. And it's all taking those pictures at the right angle, it's talking about the right shit, and most of the time and stuff, it's just, how skimpy can I end up fucking dressing? So all these girls now, they're comparing themselves to it. Mm-hmm. And it's definitely a dampener on their self-esteem. It makes them feel like shit. And, it increases the suicide rate, self-harming. Yes. Right, yeah, it's ridiculous. Even as adults and shit, dude, the fucking depression rate is still pretty fucking high.
Everybody's trying to get all on Xanax now so they can get undepressed. They'd rather mask the situation than try to solve it.
True. I've never done Xanax. Not once in my entire life have I done Xanax.
It makes the whole world gray, and, you feel basically nothing. It's understandable why it's addictive, why it's very addictive, but at the same time, when you get off of it, you realize a lot of life has passed you.
Oh, well, that's with any fucking drug, dude. You just get stuck in the spiral downward and shit,
you're
dude.
Just stuck in the spiral of the drug. You don't feel normal without it, and then once you finally get done with those types of drugs, or any type of drug, really, excuse me, you realize that shit, this is life.
Well, yeah,
I can
dude.
live it.
Eight fucking years can go by real quick
Very
when
fast.
you're doing drugs.
Very fast.
You know, like the days. Like my dad always told me and shit. He's just like, as you get older, the days get faster.
Yeah, you want them to go really fast, have kids.
Oh yeah, true. Or you could just do drugs because they fucking go by a snap of a fucking finger, man.
Dude, the combination would just make you turn to 80 overnight.
Yeah. Which I'm actually pretty glad and shit. When I was doing drugs and everything, I got out of it right when it was perfect timing and stuff. I just got told today that I look 26. I was like, cha-ching. I was like, hell yeah, I can't beat that, dude.
Yeah.
I'm back in my 20s.
Back in my 20s, here I'm in my 30s.
Yeah, my body doesn't feel like it's in its 20s anymore, but, you know, mindset, yeah, I'm probably about, like, fucking 21 still. Still 21. I try to, at least.
Try to act somewhat mature.
Yeah, exactly. You got to. Yeah.
I had a steward that was always like that, Paul. He's hilarious, but you'd say something that was like derogative, and then he would take the underogative word, and he'd be like, he said that.
Yeah. that's like when you're talking about like duty. Like, he said duty.
That shit's fucking great. Oh, another thing about TikTok that I learned was TikTok already adds a filter to you automatically.
I can see that.
Yeah, it already makes it takes away wrinkles. It makes your face, a little bit more contoured, and it makes you look better so that you stay on the app more.
That's why I look fucking sexier on TikTok than I do in my photos. I look like a troll in my photos and shit, but on TikTok I look like a fucking god, man.
Yep. See, they even gave you a spray-on six-pack and everything.
Exactly. You know what? It's messed up. Actually, dude, fucking, it's crazy because I've been going to the gym a lot more than what I used to and stuff. Like, I had a Planet Fitness membership for back in like 2020. I got it back in May of 2020, and I went like maybe 3-4 fucking times, and that was it. I had it for another 3 years. I never went back, and I was still paying for it. So eventually, I was just like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna start going to the gym every single day.
Yeah.
So I go there like Monday through Friday, but working second shift, I get out of work, I only get about like an hour to be able to work out. But the biggest thing is actually, just pushing yourself. An hour of working out is better than 0 hours of fucking working out.
Yeah, you're doing something. You got to be physical throughout
Yeah.
it.
So like, I was a little upset that I've been paying on a Planet Fitness membership for so long and not going, because they hit you with those like twice a year fees. You got your monthly fee and then you got your membership fee and stuff that they hit you for twice.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I lost like at least $230 without even going. Actually more than that, but that was just like the monthly fees and shit.
Yeah.
But so I've been going there and stuff, I get my 2 hours of workout and everything like that, dude. I dropped from like 215 all the way down to back to like 200 pounds. I'm like back at what I weighed after fucking high school.
Nice. You look good.
Well, dude, COVID. Yeah, thank you. My COVID weight and everything, dude. I was eating a bunch of KFC, Little Caesars. I was drinking a 24-pack of Budweiser every night, playing Warzone on my Xbox on a fucking 19-inch TV. And dude, I put on that 50 pounds like that.
Oh, yeah.
It was nuts, dude. I've never been that big.
Dude, for COVID, for me, that one was really bad. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm 230 right now, but still, I was 288 during COVID.
Oh God.
That's what probation will do to you.
Oh yeah, probation will get you, bro.
Yeah, it's great. I learned to cook so well, though. Dude, I did so many YouTube cooking things. I made the KFC fucking chicken. I made like all sorts of stuff.
Oh, I didn't know I was in the presence of a Gordon Ramsay.
No, I don't make idiot sandwiches.
No, you don't. No.
No.
Well, you could technically.
No, I'd be like Gordon Ramsay on this kid's show, cooking, like with all the kids. Like, you're doing a good job. That's my daughter. She always wants to help. She's like, I want help. She'll pull over her stool and stuff. Then she'll like grab water and put it in a bowl.
Or you ever watch that one? It's like a video and stuff. It's I'd take it to be the kid's grandma and her grandson and everything, and they're cooking. And like literally the fastest hands in the entire world is a toddler's hands. Like they're sitting there like making some like cookies or something like that, and the kid's just like reaching into the bowl like, oh, we're gonna add 2 cups of sugar. Dump the sugar in, and you just see the kid go. Reaches his hand in there, throws it right into his mouth. They add butter. The kid just grabs a whole stick of butter and tries to eat the butter.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my daughter. She'll eat a stick of butter in a heartbeat.
Not surprised.
Well, it's a young growing heart. Doesn't have to worry about those cardiovascular things.
Exactly. Well, it'll catch up to her eventually and stuff. She'll be like, you know what, Dad? I shouldn't have eaten those 14 sticks of butter in a row when I was a kid.
Yeah, try to make her into a butter robot. Hey, Aurora, pass me the butter. What is my purpose? You pass butter. Oh my God. Yeah, welcome to the club.
Did you hear about, what's his name? It's the guy that voices Rick and Morty.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess he actually got kicked off the show. He's not going to be voicing Rick and Morty anymore.
Interesting.
Yep. So this newest season that's coming up, I don't know if they're going to try and do some world change.
Is that what? Does he voiced over High on Life, the game?
Okay.
Yeah, which it's just basically like Rick and Morty.
Well, he was also a voice actor in the Polar Opposites. I think that's the TV show and stuff. It's like aliens or something like that come to Earth. I maybe have watched like 2
I don't
or
watch
3.
television. That's white supremacists.
Yeah, well, dude, it's so hard to find the time to actually watch fucking TV, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I watch a lot of stuff, but I watch everything pretty much YouTube or Rumble and just anywhere. Reddit's fun.
Oh yeah,
4chan's great.
I try to stay away from 4chan and Reddit.
Oh,
it's you're 2 clicks away from black cocks or some shit like that. You're just cking on links and stuff.
It depends on what conspiracy theory rabbit hole you want to go down.
Right.
If you want to go down any of the rabbit holes with like UFOs and it goes so many different ways.
Yeah. Well, apparently they're saying that there are. Oh, did you hear about that whistleblower and everything?
Which one?
Which one? You're like, I know all of them. I've been researching this for the last month.
I tried a couple of years.
Yeah, well, I don't know which person that actually is. Talking with my dad, he watches a lot of fucking news and stuff like that, dude. I really don't have the time for news.
Is it the FBI whistleblower?
Something like that, somebody in a suit, basically where it comes down to.
Oh, okay.
You're like, yeah, that really sums it up.
If you wear a suit, you're in the government, see?
Yeah, pretty much.
This is great.
But, they're saying that, like, UFOs are real, and they've had UFOs, and blah, blah, blah. And, they've had contact with aliens and stuff.
Congress went over 2 days ago.
Oh,
3 days ago.
Even Trump, what was it? During his presidency, he was the one that said, oh, yeah, aliens are real.
They released the footage for the Gamble event and Commander Favors event during COVID, and nobody batted an eye.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me.
Pentagon released it, said yes, UAPs, unidentified aerial phenomenon, is now how they're being called.
Yeah, there's not UFOs anymore.
No, not UFOs. It apparently means that you wear tinfoil on your hat and you're a little bit crazy. It's okay, I always wear tinfoil. It blocks out the haters.
I got some tinfoil in my truck right now and everything. You never know when you need it.
Dude, tinfoil hats, you never know.
Mine's in the shape of a boat, though.
Well, it's better than that, the shape of a bowl like a crackhead.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, trying to make yourself a little crack. Anyway.
Well, the best thing is, like meth addicts, crackheads, and stuff like that, man.
They always have tinfoil.
They always have. And you know what? They can make a pipe out of anything. They can make a cup out of anything.
The one thing I do admire about crackheads and meth heads is that there's a meth head somewhere on this world that woke up this morning, didn't have any crack or meth. I guarantee you he went out and got crack or meth.
Oh, yeah, dude. Like it.
So are you going to get out-hustled by a crackhead? Or you go get out there and get it?
That's the messed up thing, is that there's plenty of people in the world that complain, oh, well, I can't get a babysitter, or I can't find a job, or anything like that. There's drug addicts all over the fucking place.
All over.
And they can somehow...
They can acquire drugs somehow.
Immediately, dude. Within like 3-4 hours of waking up and stuff, they can still get their drugs.
Yep.
And they have no problem with that at all.
No money, no problem, no house, no nothing.
Yeah,
maybe he sucked dicks for it, but either way, he's
still making money.
They, them, I don't know anymore. They found a way. They found a way to go do it.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're gonna complain that you're broke.
But you can't say that they don't have a house either and everything, dude, because fucking technically they can build a house out of cardboard and shopping carts.
They can go to Los Angeles and live on the street. They're all over the place.
Honestly, dude, if I was homeless, I'd probably save up enough money to buy myself some like Legos, and I'd build my whole like little Lego house.
You don't even have to do that. You can just move to California. You could hitchhike there.
Who the fuck is gonna pick up a hitchhiker anymore, bro?
A lot of people.
Oh, Dick. Didn't Dick hitchhike?
I think he did. Dude, when I was on my way to Texas, when I was moved out there was hitchhikers at gas stations. I was like, This is real?
Yeah, it's still real, dude.
This is still real?
Yeah, well, you remember Crazy Kenny?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a long fucking time. And, like, I remember...
He probably just shaved and nobody recognizes him.
Oh, yeah, well, apparently he actually did have some money and stuff. He just chose to live
Isn't that
like the
same
homeless...
story for every crazy person ever? He's crazy. He's really a millionaire, but he's just crazy. Jesus,
Yeah, right. Yeah, you know, that was a story and stuff back when I was like fucking 9, 10 years old and shit, running those streets.
For the very brief time that I worked at Burger King when I was 16, he did come into Burger King.
Oh, yeah?
Like paid and like fucking change and shit. It was like
I forgot you worked at Burger King, dude.
Me too.
That shit sucked, didn't it, dude? Fast food working sucks.
$6.55 an hour.
Yeah, mine was like $7 or $8 an hour and stuff, but I was working at Snuffy D's. McDonald's?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
No, well,
They may not, but
they might not know.
They may not. All 15 followers. I got more followers over the past couple days. I'm so happy about that. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome and amazing. And I hope you guys keep following and sharing and liking all the content that we create here. This is honestly for all you guys. Just for some entertainment and to try to get some voices out there that people don't normally have a chance to talk.
Right.
That's the whole point of it. And you went into talking about jobs. Oh, perfect. No, I actually do have something that I wanted to... This is something I do want to get out there.
Okay.
So... I'm a union member. You work in the UAW.
Yeah.
Okay. Why aren't the building trades shared throughout school education systems? Why is college and debt pushed more than building trades?
Well, you got to think about it too and shit, dude. Fucking when it comes down to it, like schooling itself is just a way to like get you in line with the working, the working class and stuff like that. It's to follow orders. It's to be at your job on time, stuff like that. Like back when we were in high school, dude, did you remember balancing a checkbook? Did you remember, doing taxes?
Not taxes, but we balance checkbooks.
Yeah, well, there was certain things and everything that, like school was supposed to teach you. What about hunting? What about fishing? Like things to actually...
Metal shop, wood shop.
Well, you can't fish in wood shop. Can't fish in wood shop.
You can make a fishing pole.
Yeah, you can make a fishing pole, and you can do the same thing in fucking applied tech is what it was called, not metal shop. But like there's certain things and everything that the schools don't teach you, but it's just to coerce you into actually just going to work and coming home. They don't teach that type of shit, and it's.
They want to teach you to have a higher education. But they're ignoring the fact about alternative learning is still higher education.
Yeah, right. Well, there's
college isn't going to give you shit.
No, it's not. It's going to give you some sort of basic skills into learning, whatever field that you want to go into.
Like underwater basket weaving? Come on now.
Oh, do they have that? I'll fucking sign up for that right
now,
dude.
All the football players do.
Gotta get an A. Coach said that I can't play if I don't get an A.
Yeah. All the superficial degrees so they can keep playing and try to get a shot at the NFL.
Right. But like I kind of wish and stuff back in school, like it did focus a little bit more on the things that I needed. Like now that I actually want to get into a skilled trade, because back in school and stuff like that, I was welding with you and your brother, and as the years went on and stuff, I kind of went my own little path. They wanted 2 years of experience after I graduated high school, and I only had one. I only had 1 year of experience on it.
When I got out, everybody was asking for 3 to 5 years experience for an entry-level position. How the fuck do you get 3 to 5 years of experience when nobody wants to hire somebody with zero experience?
Overtime. You got to do overtime, bro.
Dude.
That's how you get it so quick.
Why aren't you more like your cousin? He has 14 years work experience. He's 9. How do you do that? He works 3 jobs.
Right. Well, dude, like, all right, so, like, I actually went to a college, and I actually ended up buying, like, an apprenticeship book. And, like, as I'm going through that, man, fuck, dude, there's math in there that I haven't used since I was 10 years old, man. Multiplying fractions, dividing fractions, algebra, shit like that. Some of the stuff comes back, and it's really easy.
Yep.
But there's other things, dude, where it takes forever, and I'm like fighting myself. I'm flipping back and forth. I'm trying to figure it out. I think I got the right answer. Flip to the back of the book. Oh, that's fucking wrong. Scribble it all out on my fucking notepad, and then go through and redo it again.
I mean, I think you should learn it personally, but you can always essentially, what did teachers used to say? Who's going to carry a calculator in their pocket?
Exactly. Well, who's going to carry a calculator in their pocket? We all have fucking calculators in our pocket nowadays.
Not just calculators. You remember those Texas Instrument fucking like the...
oh, yeah, dude.
Really expensive ones?
Those. Yeah.
Yeah. Those are obsolete.
Oh, yeah, dude, fucking, I guarantee there's still people that will buy those, though. And they're probably at more of face value than what they were when they bought brand new.
I have a construction calculator for work. And I do actually use that because that allows me to plug in feet, inches, and do individual measurements like that. And then obviously the construction calculator is meant for more freedom units.
Right, freedom.
Not that metric stuff.
Oh, the old school, bro.
OG.
Remember the fan that I used to have in the background all the time? Dude, it was just Preston's Hurricane, 24/7. Bro, I had no AC in my house, but dude, back then my parents were completely against AC.
Dude, you guys are so eco-friendly.
Yeah, right.
Get rid of AC. That's the reason for climate
Shit.
change.
Dude, all right. So there was one time, we had like these little mini space heaters and shit, and I stole it and I put it in my room. And I had my room at like 70 degrees in the wintertime.
Oh,
dude, it was fucking cold as fuck, dude. So I put the little space heater in there. My dad opened up the door, fucking freaked the fuck out, dude. It turned into like this whole argument. He fucking yanked the space heater. It was basically what I got from it. If the rest of the family is freezing, you have to freeze too, motherfucker.
I see that as just you finding an intelligent way to get around it.
Yeah, it was either that or I grabbed a little trash can and everything and just start building a fire right in the fucking center of my room.
I mean, points for creativity.
Right, fucking, I can bum it up a little bit there.
Yeah. So anyway, back to the building trades.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So, my thought is that this isn't getting pushed enough. We're actually having a shortage of workers when it comes down to building trades and trade skills, which is astonishing to me because right out of high school, 18 years old, you can come be an iron worker, and I'm going to pay you almost $20 an hour to come learn as you earn and become a journeyman, making the full journeyman's wage of $34.50 an hour currently at this time, with 401k, health benefits, dental, vision, Benny's card for medical expenses.
Right.
All of it. No, they don't want to do that. But why?
At the end of the day and stuff, would you rather fucking slave your life away for a fucking company and stuff and make, $40,000? Or like look at what the kids are doing nowadays, man. YouTube, video gaming, making TikToks, the OnlyFans and stuff like that. When you can just sit at home and you can do whatever you want, and you're making like $75,000 to like $100,000 a year. There's a fucking like a 5-year-old kid, 8-year-old kid, something like that made like $1 million in his first years of actually being on YouTube.
Yeah, that's one of the child stars that are on YouTube.
Yeah.
A bunch of child stuff. Which, by the way, that should be probably kind of wrong if you're extorting your child to make money.
Yeah, but the thing is and stuff.
Isn't there child labor laws?
Well, it's no different than what fucking parents do and stuff when they're when it comes to acting. The child actors or the beauty pageants, shit like that. Like, I know I'd be happy and shit if my kid could fucking make $1 million fucking dollars, but of course I'm not gonna rob my kid of the money. Like definitely, like 85% of that money and shit. If my kid's making $1 million, that's their fucking money.
How many of those kids do you know? How many people do you know that are doing YouTube and doing all that and getting paid off of it?
Oh, none.
Okay.
But they're out there.
Yeah, a very niche percentage of it. So we have a population of like 325 million people here in the United States. How many of those people are making money off that? Less than 1%?
Yeah. Well, they're like at that point and shit, they're the additional 1%. So now the rich people in the world, it's no longer the 1%, it's the 2%. The people that made their money off of fucking the backs of...
You know what 2% means, right?
What?
The 2%, like if you ever say anybody that has like a 2% tattoo, 2% of people actually stay sober after recovering from like serious addiction. That's what the 2% means.
Okay.
The 1%, of course, that's capitalism. And then the 3% is the people that would be willing to fight against their government if tyranny ever actually infringed.
The more you know.
I'll press that button later.
Yeah. That's why I told you got to have it right in front of you, man.
I tried. It's I tried doing that one time. I guess I gotta do it when I'm not like extraordinarily tired.
Right. Well, at that point and everything, you gotta worry about hitting it. You got some buttons on there and everything. You accidentally hit.
I mean, that's
there.
It's the upside of being able to hear your own voice, because like you can talk and think at the same time a lot more,
Right.
and it's a lot easier to conversate with.
Well, that's why I'm trying to figure out where to put this piece of shit mic that you gave me over here.
My hands.
Where do I put my hands?
So where do I put my hands? You just put those down by your side.
Just can I?
Car handle real good.
Car handle real good. I just know how to steer it.
And as far as wages go, yeah, you could be making like $20-some an hour, and I've had a 40-hour job in 6 or 7 years, so
Right.
I have no idea what working 40 means anymore. I work a minimum of 60 to 70 hours a week.
Right.
And the average income of the American male across the United States is $38,000 a year. You join a building trade, you're going to blow that out of the water.
I actually think it's less than that, dude.
No, it's
I'm not-
38,000.
Is it?
Yes.
I thought it was like 32,000.
Nope,
It's 28,000, something like
38,000.
that.
Just literally just put a video out about this.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. My bad. I didn't watch. My bad.